the project starts with me not knowing the city. So that's one of the propositions of the project. And then I have a very, let's say, a little bit more objective approximation to the whole view of the city. So I start working with local architects, and they show me how the city works and how the city has their developments, the way the growing of the city is decided, or who is behind that decisions. And we start like looking for the less aesthetical buildings that we can find in the city. We make a selection of 6, and then we open a survey votation. So we place urns around the city in public spaces, sometimes in bars, public malls, schools. So people can vote there, or they can vote online. And at the end of the project, what I do is to submit an official petition to the city government with all the results and the graphics of the survey, and a video simulation of how the demolition would look like.
Just remember not to put too much pressure.
Right? Can you keep it that way? Yeah. It's a way of thinking about the city, the interests that are behind the way the city is shaped, and the weight our opinions have on all this. So let's say that, of course, it becomes a place of discussion about all these ways and all these possibilities. I mean, it's really difficult at the end, like having this like the result, but of course it's like a small ignition of some discussions that usually when I got to a place to develop the project are something that there had to be done.
I don't think it really matters here or here. Does it matter? It used to be the 2 inside. Now
people there always feel something wrong with the things that they are not well done. So they just have to get easier to that kind of points and to activate the discussion in that levels. So I try to get to that points first, like the aesthetical, but of course all the discussion goes to many different levels. And I learn about the city that way, because I try to put myself in this objective position that I'm a visitor and I want to know about the city in that way. So that's very, I find it like a good structure of knowledge of how to approach to a city and the people and the way the people resolve or live with their problems. I try to work in a way that you will find them more like the tip of an iceberg, so then it will not be that difficult to step in them. But once that you notice that there's something huge behind it, then it's easier to get in, instead of like being extremely serious or extremely dramatic. I mean, of course there are things that they have to be treated in that way, but it's good if you have like a way to sneak and get through indirect or like a tangent way and discuss them. It's a different approach, so it always helps.